There is so much going on nowadays. We have to be disciplined disciples. And 2 Corinthians 10 is so beautiful. We need this word. Okay, so it's casting down imaginations and everything that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Christ. So if you have a scary feeling, you have to tell yourself in your head, what does God say about it? Nothing's higher than God, so you gotta cast it down. It's non-existent. If your parents are mean to you, just go to Christ and pray, because they're not above God. He'll change the situation. See, he's the supreme being. Nothing is higher than him, and our thoughts should not be higher than... So you have to even make your brain, even if your body is obedient and you're fasting, if you're thinking a thought that's negative and you're worried about something, you have to cast it down, because he said not to worry about anything. So it's beautiful to cast down imaginations, because they're not above God, and bring into captivity every thought. So if you're thinking about sex or something and you shouldn't, then you have to bring it into a box in your brain and hold it captive and tell it, you're not going to rule my brain, because Christ says you're not. Isn't that awesome that we can go to him for even our mental health? It's just awesome. And instead, think of things that are beautiful and true and just. Just switch your thoughts over to the positive, okay? So, for example, if I'm somewhere and people are talking negative and doing negative things around me, I don't look at them anymore. Maybe I'll just look at one dandelion. It's a weed, but it's beautiful. It's got a beautiful yellow flower. And look at how many petals it's got. Focus on the little beautiful things, even if it's one. Corrie ten Boom did that in prison when they had her in, I think it was a German prison. She was in prison for months, and all she had was maybe an hour of sunshine in that prison cell, and one little ant would come every day, and she'd give it a crumb of bread. That's all she had. But she made it through. So nowadays you have to focus on the positive. And you're really going to need it if you're here when the Antichrist is here, because he's going to be worse than Hitler. Okay, you have to learn. They don't teach it anymore. I was there and I saw it with my own eyes. You have to learn that the power of Jesus Christ and his blood, you can dispatch angels to hold captive possessed people in their chair or in their bed. Not just the Catholic Church can do that. We can do it. And the invisible angels will sit there and hold them in their place while you cast that demon out. It's true. Just think positive and hold captive and send to the pit of hell every negative thought.